guys. It's Monday. We were running and gunning yesterday, kind of just locating birds. And we located what we believe might be two. And it was probably 4 hours before dark. Around dark, we drove the truck around on the road where it was really close to where we last heard them. Waited till dark and did some owl hoots, but we didn't hear anything. Which isn't too surprising because they had plenty of time to move to where they actually roost and could have been out of earshot or whatnot. But we're gonna ease in there down in the creek bottom, keep ourselves back a ways from where we think they're gonna be, and just listen. And if we don't hear anything, we'll probably just start running and gunning like we were yesterday. But otherwise, we'll just creep up that creek bottom towards where we hear them, and then probably hike up a drainage, like 2 or 3 drainages down from where we hear them roosted, and kind of sneak up onto the top with them. Try to be in the same elevation, so it's gonna be hard to call them down into that bottom, I think. So that's the plan for now, and obviously that's gonna change if we hear or don't hear anything. Probably like 40s, I think. It's super quiet out, so
Let's get it. There's a tom gobble way down the main ridge, so we're quick as far as we can. Probably set up.
Ow!
Tom gobble is on the end of this ridge or across. Let's see where he is. Plans changed. We had one gobble closer down the ridge from us. So we just moved towards him a ways and we're set up here for a while and see what happens.
Well, we were kind of having a rough morning there. We were kind of sitting up on a gobbler who was gobbling like crazy, and then he would shut up. And it just kept happening over and over again, just bouncing from tom to tom and just not panning out. And we figured that these toms were probably getting henned up. That's why they weren't talking as soon as they hit the ground. So we just kept moving, and we figured we'd find a tom that was alone, and he would be gobbling like crazy, and we'd be able to make a move on him.
And yeah, sure enough, one started lighting off below us, and he kept moving in a consistent direction. So we figured we'd run down our ridge line, drop down, and cut him off in that bottom there. And we found an old logging road in that bottom that was just littered with turkey sign, just scratchings everywhere. And we knew that's where we wanted to set up to get in front of this bird. But soon after that, also we ran into a hunter that was already set up on that road, which was good for him. It's a really good spot. And we ended up turning around, went up the nearby ridge, and just took a little break at the top and tried to figure out what we wanted to do the rest of the morning.
And while we're sitting there, we actually had a tom light off in the nearby creek bottom, quite a ways off, but we were trying to come up with a game plan on how to approach him, and we actually had a tom just light off like 150 yards down the ridge from us.
He was not far at all.
So we just quick found some trees, sat down, and all we could do was wait. Are you serious? Son, I don't even know what to do right now. Dude, this is a mountain dog. I'm sorry about that last section. I was zoomed in and I just threw the camera down and then he was right there, so I'm gonna shoot from now. I got the strutter, man.
I got him strutting in a little bit.
Yes!
It's hard to
I
find
heard him
Drumming?
spit.
Really?
All of a sudden I heard like, I thought they were farther back, but he came around and all of a sudden I heard like, I was like, oh man, that might be them. And all of a sudden I hear sticks popping and stuff. I'm like, dude, is that even a turkey? It's louder than crap. And all of a sudden I hear like, you know, and then strutting and doof.
Yeah, I heard that.
Like,
too.
dude, all right. And then I glanced him at like 100. I'm like, oh boy.
I seen you do that too. I'm like, all right, I don't know how I'm gonna shoot, but I'm just gonna videotape, and if one stays, I'm gonna shoot him.
Mine's on the left, right? Yeah. Yeah.
That's 2 mountain birds down, guys. Let's go get them quick.
My shell. Mine just dropped in its tracks. Here's one bird. Foot on the head, boys. Things change so fast. I mean, anything can happen in 5 minutes, guys. We were literally riding this bottom behind me because we heard of birds firing off over here, and we just dropped down to the bottom, found a hot trail where there's scratchings everywhere, and we were riding that trail where we thought these gobblers were, and then we ran into a guy, and we ended up backing out, got to this nearby ridge right here that we're on, and we just hauled off to get out of the way of this guy. We didn't think anything of it, got on top, sat for a bit, called, heard a distant gobble. All right, whatever, kept working this ridge up here, got to the top, and all of a sudden one fired off like 100 yards behind us. We quick got set up, and I mean within 5 minutes all of a sudden I heard spitting and drumming, and two longbirds came running in.
Alright guys, this is the tree I was against. Johnny was kind of wrangling the birds, but just came back to get my shell before I forgot. This ninja did the trick. It's probably a 50, 60 yard shot for me. Go down there, check them out. Here, let me have you grab your bird. And we're a good 1.5 or 2 miles from the truck, but dude, I don't even care right now. We're both tagged out today.
Check out today, man.
Alright, we gotta check out this
Real quick, get this
big old
away.
gobbler.
If I don't put this in, I will lose it. Like I thought I lost my head net. I
Yeah.
think I had it.
Dude, did you get the shot at all? Or not?
No, I set it next to me.
No, like for my shot, like
Yeah,
when I shot. Did
I
you
was
get him?
on it.
Okay, good.
I think it was in the video.
Okay.
But it was hard to find him because it's just so bright behind him, and I'm
Yeah.
trying to zoom in and hold my gun.
Oh yeah.
So I held on, and I was on him good when you shot. But then I
Okay.
seen him, he was sticking around.
Yeah, you had to drop
So I
it. I
started
was.
calling, I just said next to me, I'm like, he's going to get me a shot. He's close enough for my
Yeah, he was probably
load I'm
like 40, 50, you think? Not too bad, but. I don't know if the camera's shaking right now, but I am shaking.
I hit him good. I aimed barely to the right like our pattern was showing. First mountain bird and first public land bird out in Tennessee.
Yep.
We did a lot of hiking today. Check out these hooks. Oh, that one's a little broken on that side, but
Yeah.
this one's good. A little over an inch, inch and 1/8, I bet. It's a good hook, so it's probably a limb hanger.
Alright. I'll just take a walk up by mine.
What a bird, guys.
So make
So
sure,
bad.
that's a big thing. This is what we did this year, is pattern your gun. But it was shooting like a little bit to the left, so I made sure I shot to the right of the head a little bit, and I did it.
Some good spurs, man.
Probably an inch. Solid. Solid. Nice, man.
Can't believe it's a third double together.
Third double.
Pretty decent beard.
Yeah, I think we both got like 9.5s, I bet. 9s.
Mm-hmm.
But sweet. Oh, we're gonna set these up for pictures, I think, and
Yeah.
a lot of pictures actually. Then yeah, we'll get back to you and we'll quick show you where we were when we shot, just to show how our setup was, and yeah, we'll go from there.
Alright.
Alright guys, I'm right where everything went down. I'm gonna zoom in just to kind of show where Johnny was. Sitting right up there against that tree. I mean, obviously you'd have your head net on, but you're invisible. Quick put my rangefinder on him. That's like 38 yards there.
Got some zebra thunder wings down!
That's what I'm talking about, Dave. Another one.
2 down, man. What are we gonna do with ourselves today now?
I know.
Honestly. That is incredible.
About 60 yards. 60 yards, guys, with the old pattern master choke. $60 yards, man.
Alright guys, let's see how long these Tennessee mountain birds measure up to here.
And this nude.
And that's pretty much 49.5 right there.
Nice.
Alright, we got about 50 right there.
Nice.
Some big old long birds there.
Wow.
Good deal.
That's crazy. This is Johnny's bird.
That is 9-incher. Yeah, I'd say an inch and an eighth. Alright, this beard here. Up to the meat.
What's that long as a 9.5?
Yeah, I'd say 9.5.
Sweet. That longer one is the one that's chipped a little bit. Inch and an eighth-ish.
I'd say they're both been about inch and an eighth for sure. Even push an inch and a quarter.
Nice.
Sweet. Them some good birds right there.
Awesome. We're gonna get them cleaned up and get to town and get some ice for this meat. And then we'll probably, I don't know if we'll come back here tonight to sleep or somewhere in town, but we'll come back and I think we're gonna hit these mountains again tomorrow morning.
Sounds good to me.